Hello again. This is a follow-up to my other video on how to make action figure stands. I wanted to show the rest of my setup. It's really just an excuse to show off my collection. But there actually is a purpose to showing all of this. These are all the different figures, different sizes. I want to pull out some other figures that have the different bases on them. This is a smaller disc that I got from the craft store, and it's good for getting into tighter places. I think that's an 1.5 inch disc, whereas what I got was the 2-inch discs. But that gets to be a bit pricey after a while. Yeah, here's the 2-inch disc that I got from the craft store. Did the same process, started the holes, screwed the eye hooks in, then secured the feet down. But you can see now, whereas before, these would have just fallen all over the place. They couldn't stand, at least not grouped together like this. Because as soon as you go to adjust one, you'd be like a domino effect. They would just all fall over, and you just get frustrated and just leave it as a heap. Whereas now, I have all my doctors together. Surrounding the console. They can stand on the different parts. Oh, here's a good example. This is one of the really small discs you can get from a craft store, and I put this on a smaller disc because of where she's located. I could just as easily get the 2-inch disc and secure the feet that way. This is actually one of the first ones I did, and I left it this way because where she's located is such a narrow space that a 2-inch disc wouldn't fit in there. So you can do that too. Let's see if I can pull out some of the other discs that I got. Here they are. I got this at the hobby store, which is, I think it's supposed to be an Easter egg, and it's like wafer thin, and just couldn't quite do it, so I didn't even bother to try. This is one of the first ones that I got. It's one of my first attempts, and I used this for the VOG robot. You see, because the feet originally are very narrow. Unfortunately, I was able to work with that. For height, I just put two of them together, just so it would be the same height, or stand the same height as all the other figures. So that all the discs are the same thickness and are a little more uniform. And yes, I gave Rose Leela's crossbow. I just think it looks badass that way. I haven't done this yet with my K1 robot, because he stands pretty much okay on his own, but he does get a bit wonky. Does tend to get a little wobbly and want to fall over. So he's there with Godzilla. And that's really all I wanted to show, was just a follow-up, show all the figures set up on their stands, on their bases, and show how they can be displayed now that they're not going to fall over as easily. Alright, and thank you.